Life's about learning to stand tall in the storm. When life knocks you down, you face two choices: collapse or rise with a grin. Pain is inevitable, it's the one truth in the equation of survival. Pain isn't just a burden, it's a hidden gift. Every single moment of struggle is a chance to shape your soul into something indestructible. Smile through the agony, because there's power in that madness. The power to rise, to own your scars, and to turn them into fire. When you smile at the suffering, you're not pretending it's not real. You're meeting it eye to eye and saying, that's all you have. Pain is a teacher, a brutal instructor that forces you to evolve. Without it, you stay soft, stagnant, and forgettable, just another lost face in the crowd. But when you embrace it, you transform. You become a storm, a warrior with an unshakable heart. So stop hiding from the pain, lean into it, let it shape you, let it harden you, because the one who can smile through the hurt, who can laugh when life strikes hard, is the one who can conquer anything. We all carry a monster deep within. It's that fierce part of us that refuses to surrender, that rises through the storm, that grows stronger in the chaos. But most people are terrified to release that monster. They fear how it will change them, how it will consume them. But it's time to set it free. It's time to awaken that monster you've been carrying, this dead weight on your shoulders for so long. It's buried into you, but now it's time to let go of everything, every weight that's dragging you down, everything that's stopping you from becoming the person you were born to be. It's time to unleash the beast inside you and break those chains. This is about facing your fears head on and knocking them flat on the ground. We all carry this heavy baggage, this past full of mistakes, heartbreaks, regrets, failures, toxic ties. Fear, it's like poison, draining your energy, your drive, your life. And you allow it, because you're too afraid to confront it, too afraid to release it. But you've got to cut that right now. You sit there wondering why you feel empty, why you're stuck. Same miserable routine every single day. Wake up, work, eat, sleep, repeat. You're trapped in this cycle and it's suffocating you. You feel it deep inside, that aching, restless voice that whispers, this isn't life, this isn't all there is. But you bury it, drown it with distractions, silence it with comfort, because facing it means admitting the truth that you're living small, and that truth terrifies most people. But listen, I need to tell you something raw, something that might shake you, might make you angry, but if you really hear it, can change everything. You need to become uncommon. Being uncommon isn't some pretty motivational catchphrase, it's a battle cry. It's about standing in the fire and declaring, I refuse to sink into this mediocrity. It's about choosing the pain, the grind, the fight. It's about choosing the hard road and carving your own path, no matter how painful and merciless it may be. Life is brutal, but you already know that you've tasted it, you've endured it, and if you haven't yet, you will. Believe me, there's no running from the pain. It's guaranteed a constant companion, a shadow that sticks to you wherever you turn. But it's never about escaping the pain, it's about walking through it. It's not about how often you fall, it's about how fiercely you rise again. Remember, the world is packed with people who'll say it can't be done. They'll tell you to surrender, to settle for less, to accept whatever comes. But you're not built for that. You're the one who fights back, who breaks the odds, who stands when everyone else has fallen. The comfort zone is a cage, and you're its silent prisoner. It's time to break free. Enough is enough. You won't unleash your monster by playing safe. You have to shove yourself to the edge and then go even harder. You have to chase the things that terrify you, the things that leave you shaken, the things that make you want to walk away, because that's where transformation happens. That's where you discover the beast inside. If you think you're giving it all, you're not. You're barely scratching the surface. Just look around. Most people are barely alive, sleepwalking through life. They slam the snooze button, drag themselves through each day, heading to jobs they despise, and then come home to a life that's no better than a cage. They're soft, fragile, drowning in fear. Fear of discomfort, fear of defeat, fear of stepping beyond the familiar. And that fear is draining them, bit by bit, day after day. Picture yourself running a marathon with a backpack stuffed with stones. Every single step is torture. You feel the crushing weight with every breath, every pulse. Now picture dropping that load. Imagine the freedom, the surge of energy flooding back into your veins. That's what releasing the burden feels like. But it won't just vanish on its own. You have to dig deep, unzip that bag, and start hurling those stones. Think about those stones. Each one carries something toxic. Maybe it's a failure you can't shake. Maybe it's a relationship poisoning. Your heart, maybe it's a fear that's kept you caged, hiding from life. Take a brutal look at each stone. Feel its heaviness, name it, own it. Then make the call to release it. It won't be smooth, it'll be raw. But you're not here for you're here to rise, to become unbreakable. You see, this world, it doesn't want you to stand out. This system is designed to keep you obedient, small, stuck in the mold. They'll preach conformity, urge you to obey, to blend in. But blending in is death. It's the quiet erasure of your spirit, a slow, choking death of who you were meant to be. Think about it. Every time you take the safe path, every time you settle for less, every time you whisper it's fine, you're killing a part of yourself. You're extinguishing that flame inside that's begging for more. You're betraying the version you were meant to become the next time life knocks you down. Hit back twice as hard. Smile, not because it's simple, but because it's the fiercest thing you can do. Smile because in that moment you're turning every bruise, every struggle into fuel for your rise. Understand, this darkness isn't the absence of hope, it's the arrival of a challenge. And you are the fire, you're the beacon in the storm, the blaze in the night. You're the one who can face the darkness and turn it into a legend of triumph. So go on, smile through the pain. Let it see you're unshaken, let it know you're coming for everything they said you'd never hold. And when you stand at the top, when you've claimed your impossible dream, you'll look back on the path you've endured, on the battles you faced, and you'll know every second was worth it. Because in the end, the pain isn't just a test of your endurance, it's the birth of legends, and you're on the road to becoming one. If you want to be a monster, you have to stop being so damn soft. You have to welcome the pain, the fight, the grind. You have to ignite that fire within and let it burn away every excuse, every weakness, every fear. Because that's the only way to become a monster. Being a monster means rising every single day and choosing that you're going to give everything you've got, no matter how you feel, no matter what storms hit your life, no matter how many times you've failed before. It's about standing in front of the mirror and saying, I will never settle for average. It's about forcing yourself to walk through fire. It's about refusing to be mediocre, refusing to be just another shadow in the crowd. You've got to be unstoppable when you're exhausted. Push harder when you're hurting. Keep moving when you feel empty. Dig deeper, because that's where legends are forged. It's never in the easy times, the comfortable times. It's in the moments when you're ready to quit, but you choose to keep fighting. It's going to shatter you completely, but that's the point. That's how you evolve. That's how you become powerful. You've got to welcome the pain, lean into the struggle, and let it fuel the fire. With letting go is a savage act. It's a war. It's you versus your past, the scars, the fears, and you've got to fight like hell. You've got to tear those chains apart with your bare hands. Roar into the dark and claim your freedom. Don't count on anyone else to save you. This is your war. This is your moment. Every single one of us has faced those sleepless nights, those hours of despair when it feels like the walls are caving in. But the only difference between those who stay broken and those who rise is the refusal to give in, the decision to embrace the pain, to extract wisdom from it and move forward. If you want to be extraordinary, you've got to be willing to bleed. You've got to be willing to smash through the fear, the agony, the limits. You've got to choose to do what others avoid, to step where others fear. Being uncommon isn't just about words. It's not just about working hard. It's about working smart. It's about relentless self-mastery. It's about becoming addicted to your goals, to your vision, to your destiny. It's about standing in front of the mirror and facing your shadows. It's about tearing down all the lies, all the excuses, all the masks you wear. It's about claiming your failures, your weaknesses, your scars, and turning them into the fire that drives you forward. Because those who are truly rare don't see obstacles as roadblocks. They see them as fuel. They see them as tests to be passed, as steps toward greatness. Now get out there and let the world witness your rise. Show them that the pain didn't destroy you, it built you. Show them that the grin on your face is the proof of victory over every storm thrown your way. And remember, in the darkest nights, when you feel broken, when the weight feels unbearable, just smile, because that's when you're at your strongest. That's when you're unshakable. This world doesn't honor the weak. It bows to one thing and one thing only power and power is born from. Staring the darkness in the eye, not from hiding from. So when you feel buried deep in the depths of despair, remind yourself of this. You're standing in the perfect place to ignite the brightest flame. The darkness is where your true power wakes. It's where your spirit is forged in. Adversity, don't beg for an easy road. Pray for the strength to conquer a ruthless one. Pray for the fire to face the darkest hours you've lived through and say, I'd face it all again if it meant becoming who I am today, because who you are is someone who doesn't just survive pain, you harness it. You shape it into strength. You turn your setbacks into stepping stones, and when the world hurls its worst at you, you smile, not a smile of defeat, but a fighter's grin that says bring it. On every single day you have a choice. You can choose to blend in, to shrink back, to stay comfortable, or you can choose to be a beast. You can choose to drive yourself beyond the edge, to stare your fears, turn it into your greatest weapon. You can choose to be unstoppable, to refuse to quit, to never lower your standard for anyone you see. Monsters aren't born there, created. They're carved in the depths of hardship, in the furnace of pain and sacrifice. They're built brick by brick, choice by choice, breath by breath, and it starts with you right here, right now. Stop hiding, stop doubting, stop breaking down. It's time to rise up, to own your destiny, to become the beast you were born to be. Get up before the sun wakes, grind harder than you ever have before, face the things that terrify you, that stretch you, that make you want to quit. Embrace the pain, the battle, the fight, because that's where you'll unlock your real power, your true edge, your real self. And when that happens, you'll wake up to a new truth. You'll see that you've been sleepwalking through life. You'll realize you were never fully alive, never truly burning. You were just surviving, just moving through shadows. But now you're awake, now you're on fire. It's time to rise. Hiding, it's time to face the mirror and unleash the monster that's been locked away for far too long now. I want you to ask yourself, what's the worst thing that could happen if you let go, if you break free from that cage of fear and doubt? What's the worst that could happen? You stumble, so what? You've stumbled before and you stood back up. You failed, so what? Failure is the fiercest teacher you'll ever meet. It's not about how many times you hit the ground, it's about how many times you rise and push forward relentlessly. People will tell you forgive and forget. I say no, don't forget. Remember every scar, every fall, every tear. Let it fuel you, let it sharpen your fire. But forgive, yes, forgive yourself for carrying the burden for too long. Forgive yourself for the bad choices, the missteps, the failures. Then release it, not for them, but for you, because letting go isn't weakness, it's pure power. It's about taking back your life, your fire. It's about looking your fears dead in the eye and saying no more. It's about running free, dropping the weight, the chains, the shadows. It's about stepping into who you were always meant to be. Right now, write down every single thing that's holding you hostage, every stone in that bag. Name them, face them, then one by one cut them loose. Rip the list, burn it, do whatever you must, but make that decision. No more dragging this burden, no more crawling through life. This is your moment, this is your rise. Nothing truly worth having ever came easy. You've got to battle for it, you've got to suffer for it. It's tough as hell, but that's the key. The harder the struggle, the sweeter the reward. The more merciless the path, the more powerful the rebirth. Being uncommon means embracing the discomfort, loving the hustle. It means being the last one standing. When the smoke clears, you've got to be ready to walk alone, because the road to glory is a lonely one. The world will try to chain you down, try to crush you, try to shatter you, but you've got to be tougher than that. You've got to have a spine of steel, a heart of fire. You've got to be relentless, unstoppable, unshakable. And listen to me closely when you decide to be uncommon, when you give yourself fully to a life of meaning and drive, something changes. You become a monster. You become a torch blazing in a world drowning in shadows. You become living proof of what's possible when you refuse to live average. But when you break free, when you release the weight, you'll meet a version of yourself you never believed existed. Stronger, sharper, unstoppable. The only wall between you and your greatness is you, your fears, your failures, your chains. Release them. Step into your greatness. Embrace the grind, the pain, the climb, and rise. Rise beyond the fear, the doubt, the lies. Rise and become who you were always destined to be. Release it all and claim everything. Your life, your fire, your victory, your power. It's time to unleash the animal. It's time to become unbreakable.